Hey guys, welcome back to Skyrim. Put my hands away. Johan and Faendal and Barbas and Random Flame Atronach are still heading towards Riften, which is not too far away now. We've got this whole big windy bit of road to go. There's an orc stronghold, like, really close to here that I would like to go and visit at some point soon. Actually, I might as well just go do it now. It's right there, and the quest for it doesn't start right away unless you have just the right components. My frame rate's a little lower today than I would like, but it's not terrible. It's been worse. I'll deal with that at some point later. Ooh, bird nest just sitting here. Anyway, yeah, we're still on the road to Riften. Sorry about that weird pause there. I had to go AFK for a second. We're still heading into Riften to resupply before heading back to one of those quest markers. Faendal, you really should take the mask off.
I'm right behind you.
It's actually for that reason. It's creepy not to see your mouth move. Every single time you talk, every 5 freaking seconds.
Got your back. Yeah,
like that. One of those 2 quest markers to deal with some Silverhand, and also because I want to go to Riften. What's there? Oh, it's a troll. I was hoping it was just a troll and not like a spider or something. It's just a regular troll too, which shouldn't be much of an issue after all the millions of frost trolls we fought at Labyrinthian. Come on, buddy, go down. There we go. Ah, got a soul from it too. I just want to go to Riften. I've been, let's run mod, obviously. Yeah, I'll just take all of these. Why not? They're relatively valuable. I want to go to Riften. I've been using things like the carriage to kind of control where on the map we go when and what areas we see when, to kind of control the direction that the story's been going. Which you might say is cheating. We have to go like around here to get to the stronghold. Where exactly is the stronghold? Is it over this way? I just want to mark it on the map. Mostly. Is this even... Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. Okay. It's a giant, guys. Let's get my Atronach right up there in the thick of things. Because the giant is now coming right for me. Run! 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 There's a cool quest that goes along with this particular stronghold. If I'm not mistaken, doing it actually gets you in good with all the strongholds, and then you can then visit them without doing any of the other miscellaneous quests that they usually make you do. That was a level up for heavy armor. Let's see, what do I have that I can use on you that would get you the heck away from me? Because you're terrifying me. You're quite fast. I could put weakness to fire on him so that my Atronach does more damage, assuming I don't get murderized by him before I have the chance to do that. Run! Now turn around. Where is he? Is he dead? No, he's still up. Oh, nope, now he's gonna be dead. I don't want to hit somebody with this. There we go. That was far less useful than I expected it to be. Where's my Conjure Flame Atronach? That is not the right thing. Yeah, there we go. There are the quests you can do here. You have to go get a buttload of ingredients for them. Yeah, I do. You just don't know it yet. Let me grab all the crap off this guy. Is that worth taking? Not really. Take those. Take that, definitely. Man, I mean, I really do need pelts, because, like, I need to do more smithing, but I don't... Whatever, I'll just take them all. That was not a pelt. That was a helmet. Where's the helmet? I don't want the helmet. You can have the helmet back. Anyway, as I was saying, there's a quest you can do here, and it's pretty fun. but you don't actually like go right in and do it now. You have to go get stuff for it first. So I'm gonna. Oh, this guy died. So I'm gonna go just mark this on my map and get the quest now. You get it from her up there. Then I'll finish what I was saying a second ago.
We need nothing from outsiders.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Provide for us.
Can I come in here?
We cannot carry on this way. You know we are doomed if we do not do something.
Are they discussing whether or not to get my help? I guess.
Away from Largisburg. Would you have me disobey him?
Who's
charged with keeping us inside the walls? Have faith, Ugur. I only wish the best for our tribe.
Who are you talking to?
It's your neck.
Oh, okay.
Forgive Ugur's harsh words. She's merely doing as she's been told.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Synergy skill point. Excellent. What's going on here?
Please. Our tribe suffers, and we need help.
Okay.
Our chief Yamars was once a strong and proud warrior. Now he is stricken. Cursed.
That sucks.
He is weak, and so our tribe is...
Think you could talk just a tad faster?
And intrude on our territory. Now they assault our very home. Yamars refuses help, but I sense that you may be just what we need.
Alright. What can I do?
Yamars has demanded we stay inside the walls. We cannot leave. I must petition Malakath for relief. This curse must be lifted.
Oh, okay. Feindal's leveling up. Good. Come on.
But I cannot travel to Malakath's shrine. The ritual must be done here, and I do not have the materials I need. I beg of you, can you bring me troll fat and a Daedra heart? I have no wish to depend on a stranger. Choice.
And as you saw before, troll fat's not that hard to come by. The giant had some troll fat on him. And the Daedra heart's the rough one.
And a Daedra, of course.
Oh, thanks. That's helpful. I don't need to know who Malakath is. Yeah, so...
We are counting on you.
Hopefully we'll find a Daedra heart relatively soon. Anyway, as I was saying, we're heading to Riften to resupply before we head to fight the Silverhand, and also because I want to go to Riften. I've been... What is over there that's aggroing on me? I've been using the carriage to control what parts of the map I see when, to kind of control the story. Now it's just our stalker.
You've taken your last breath.
Looks like he's finally decided to make a violent move against me. While they're dealing with that, I'll finish saying what I'm saying. I'm getting hungry and thirsty. Yeah. So you guys might think that since I'm trying to roleplay, that's a little bit cheating. I would agree, but I do have a plan for how I want this story to go. Bare bones. I of course want there to be surprises, but I want it to go. I want to hit certain story beats, so I am trying to seize control of that as much as possible. And one way of doing that is just preventing my character from seeing certain regions of the map before I want him to. Have you guys not killed the goat yet? Seriously? But Riften is someplace I really want to go. There's a lot of fun stuff I want to do here. Some characters I really want to meet and talk to. And one character in particular. We'll get to that relatively soon. And a quest line that I want to start here, because I have what I think is going to be an interesting take on this particular quest line. And I don't even know if I can pull it off. It's a complete gamble. Whether or not I can pull this off. But I do want to try.
Right. Hand over your valuables.
You scared the crap out of me, dude. Like, seriously. Which means Johan will have a much better chance of intimidating you than I would.
Nice try, but I am not going to ask again.
Why did you skip that bit of dialogue? I don't have time for this, buddy.
Don't you walk away from me.
Get him, Feindal. Not gonna have time to do any like other additional tricks because this guy's not gonna last very long. And if you guys know which quest line starts in Riften, you'll know which questline I'm talking about. Let's just say this is not a questline that you can usually rationalize doing if you are a 100%... Ooh, that's cool. A 100% lawful good character. And granted, Johan can't be entirely lawful good because, like, adventuring isn't like a tax-paying profession. What's aggroed on me now? Oh, just wolves. Okay. Take care of them. At least as far as I know, adventuring isn't a tax-paying profession in Tamriel. So he can't be entirely law-abiding, right? But he's a good guy. He doesn't steal from people, for example. Not saying that this quest... It's the Thieves Guild. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's the friggin' Thieves Guild. So I have a unique spin that I'm going to try to put on the Thieves Guild questline, and I may end up having to abandon the Thieves Guild questline, provided that I can't make this work. I have some room to play with my idea, like some character building ideas that I have that give me a little bit of leeway with my plan, but I don't want to push it too far and compromise the character, so it is possible, potentially, that I will have to abandon the Thieves Guild questline, and my goal while I am carrying out this questline is going to be to try to, at the very least, make it as far into the questline as possible without having to give it up. That's ugly. I need to find out when my game's doing that. It shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, that's basically why I wanted to come to Riften. It's going to be a load of fun. One way or another, fail or not, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. Hello, good sirs. You're both sirs, right? Yeah.
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate. This one's closed.
Why? What's going on?
My orders are to tell the riffraff to use the north gate. That's it.
Could you make an exception in my case?
No. You can use the north gate, or you can head to the next city.
Ah, you're a jerk. And what, you just don't say anything, I guess? Alright, fine. Yeah, I'm not getting around that way, okay. Dang it, so I have to walk all the way around the frickin' city? Are you kidding me? Can you even get through back here? Yeah, the walls are a pretty good distance away from the mountain. I'm kind of back in character mode now. Yeah. That is another gate that I'm not allowed to enter, I would imagine.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged flagon.
Lock for the key, okay.
Is more like it from what I've heard.
Yeah, go away. I don't... Why would that make me want to talk to the face sculptor? Face sculptor is a what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, there's another wolf. Is a lore-friendly. There it is. Lore-friendly way to allow the character to change, or the player to change their character's appearance in the game without having to use mods. Come on, guys. They're just wolves. Seriously. Yeah. Ugh, it's such a big friggin' city. Sometimes I worry about those guys. They seem so confident, and then they just fail miserably sometimes. Alright, so here we are at the North Gate, which is the gate I usually come to first, but I wanted to show off that little bit of Riften lore back there, because we're going to see why it is exactly that they're directing people to the front gate.
Hold there.
The North Gate, rather.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Well, what's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
I don't think that's a legal reason to tax people, exactly. This is obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Okay. And obviously it's something that just the guards are pulling by themselves. And he's probably so worried about it because there is a thieves guild here, and this isn't sanctioned by them. Gives you your first impression of Riften, though.
Riften, home of the thieves guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Red Way.
Neat. Doesn't seem like I'll have to worry about them, then.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who will.
Okay, who are you?
Yes?
Are you alright, buddy?
Huh? Well, not really.
What's wrong?
Well, I was taking an evening walk like I always do, and I saw some men outside the Echo Deep Mine. The thing is, they look like mercenaries, up to no good.
What makes you say that?
I've never seen them around here, and they look real tough. In addition, the Echo Deep Mines are not a place people go. There are myths about it.
What kind of myths?
All sorts of stories.
Oh no, don't go away.
Some say
No.
it's haunted by ghosts. Some say a wealthy bandit lord hides out in it, quietly contributing to the crime in Riften. Some people even say that deep within the mines there are Dwemer ruins. Full
I don't want to go there
of
then.
of automatons just waiting to slay whoever enters.
So what's the problem?
On my way back from my walk, I passed the mine entrance again. I heard all sorts of horrific noises. I reckon something happened to those men. Anyone going to those mines is up to no good. Now, I've asked the guard to take a look, but they just ignore me. I need someone to see what's happened. Would you go look for me? Please, if they're planning something, the city guard needs to know. Please, go check for me.
If I get around to it, buddy.
Finally, thank you. I'll mark it down on your map. Just be careful. We still don't know what's in there.
Stop your freaky sliding. It's weird. That is a modded quest line that we will be doing eventually. I'm very excited about it. Anyway, it also controls where you come into the city, because the way the city is aligned with the roads coming up to it, there should be multiple ways in, right? And this makes sure you come in through the one that they want you to come in through, so that you bump into Mule, who walked away before I could talk to her, unfortunately.
Can I help you?
Faendal, we've been traveling together for, what, more than 20
Still
episodes now? You're just doing it to piss me off at this point, aren't you? But more importantly, this dude right here.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
It's unfortunate for them. Out of character. It's unfortunate for them. Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them.
It's a good name.
If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Dirt, huh? I'm not exactly Queen myself.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know?
Tell me what this gem's worth. This is going to be the unusual gem.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild.
Good tip.
Good with them, and you'll find her.
Because Johan is very perplexed by these unusual gems. He's very enticed by them, let's say, and definitely wants an answer. He wants an answer to what the heck they are. He kind of gets a weird sense from them. Tell me more about the Blackbriars.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
Not gonna happen. So, you say she has ties to the Dark Brotherhood, which I don't think is ever confirmed anywhere in the game. I think that's just a rumor she spreads around. Do you have any news involving the Dark Brotherhood?
The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
Interesting. If the orphanage is that bad a place, I might want to look into that. Know anything about the Thieves Guild?
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout.
That's cool. I didn't know they were brothers.
But took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Alright, good to know. Thanks, buddy. I wanna get into the Thieves Guild.
I want to talk to you.
At least deep enough to find out more about this gem, but a Thieves Guild, that's just not something that appeals to Johan. Maybe, I mean, a Thieves Guild, they might be the kind of people who know where neat treasures are, even treasures that don't require stealing from anybody. That might be interesting to look into, but he just doesn't, he wouldn't like stealing from people. It goes against who he is as a person, so might be best to avoid those guys as much as possible. Find out what we can about these gems, right? And then just avoid them the rest of the time we're here? I mean, it's not like we're planning on being in town very long, right?
Tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know but how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning.
What can I do for you, friend?
All I care about is the gold.
Feindal, this is very important dialogue. Alright, well, this place is already shady. Go away.
Yeah? What's your problem?
You.
Huh? What do you want?
What was that? Are you in some kind of trouble?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants the money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
She was the really serious-looking woman. I'll help pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you don't deserve to die over this. So you work at the stables, I imagine?
Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows.
Good for you, buddy.
Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm.
That's cool.
I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
If you try to do it around here, definitely. All right.
Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Feindal can handle myself. She went in here, right? Or did I just imagine that? Did she go the other way? Who knows? Do I have night vision installed? Because apparently in this place I need it. Yeah, I've got... Alright.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
With your constant inebriation.
Yeah, I don't care what you want,
down
dude.
Your flagons filled with your vile liquids.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver.
Shut up.
Sibby Blackbriar.
No,
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
How can Argonians talk with no lips? I don't understand.
I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Seems kind of weird, right?
We're not kicking you out. Just
I mean, not that Argonians are weird. I like Argonians.
Let us all sin in peace.
Okay, so this guy seems...
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
Barbus. This guy seems kind of...
Done an honest day's work in your life.
I'm not talking to you right now, Brynjolf. Go away.
You want to make some coin?
Seriously?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb.
Seriously? Everyone stop talking to me. Stop.
Let me know.
Stop talking to
My
me.
skill in battle is
I want to
unmatched.
talk to Miramal. Dear Lord. Is he even out here? There he is. I'm very curious as to know why he thinks the dragons herald whatever he thought they were heralding. I didn't really hear. Great, I can't actually ask him that. I wanted to know more about the Temple of Mara, apparently.
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
Neat, so I could have a wedding at the temple.
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
Not really.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Alright. I'd like to buy one of these amulets just to have one.
Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You will find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you.
Great, thanks. That's all I really
May you
wanted.
return to her benevolence and safety.
Yeah, sure. Alright, fine. Let's head back in here. It seems like everybody in there wanted to talk to me. Which is pretty typical anymore. It's like Johan stinks of importance or something.
You've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah. Go away, Jalamar. This place is pretty freaking crowded. Yeah, there's that scary-looking woman.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're in mourning. I wasn't talking to you. I wanted to talk about... How do you say that? Shatters? I don't know. Debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back,
I'm over
and now
here,
he says
lady.
he's broke. End of story.
Alright, well... How should I play this? You and I both know that this is a setup.
I don't care. A deal's a deal.
Nope, setups and deals aren't the same thing. Drop the debt or you answer to me.
Are you kidding me? I've got the entire Thieves Guild at my back. What have you got? Don't know why you help a stranger like that.
Fine.
But a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid.
Shadra. Great. Down over 400 gold and I just got here. I really hate her. I mean, I know she gets more sympathetic as you do the Thieves Guild questline.
I already said Shadra doesn't know
But,
me
dude,
as
stop
friend, so
talking
get
to
off my
me.
back.
Stop talking to me. But I really do. I just can't stand her character. Alright, well. This place is crowded and smoky and I hate it.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Okay.
Is there something I can do for you?
You mentioned you serve special drinks. Definitely interested in that.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you.
Okay.
Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer.
Sounds terrible.
Which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Okay. I don't know who Kirava is yet, but I'll ask this anyway.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me.
Neat. You want an amulet of Mara? I just bought one.
Tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future
Oh,
bond.
so not an amulet of Mara then.
I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
Alright, I could find them for you, I guess.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Neat. Can you tell me more about the wedding ring?
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife.
So no same-sex marriages in Argonia, I guess?
Represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
Neat. What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Mostly thirsty. Johan is mostly thirsty. Definitely gonna get one of those. Sounds delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 more. Excellent. And could you refill my water?
Of course.
Great. Thank you. I have... Oh, I'm carrying too much now.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Faendal. Actually, it occurs to me that I might be over-encumbered because I'm tired and haven't eaten lately. So let's... No, I'm still carrying too much. Probably because I am tired. Alright, let's...
A fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?
Nope.
And what might you need?
Go away. Everyone in here wants to talk to me. It's very annoying.
Up. What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
You could get me a rueful axe for my dog. No, I'm kidding. I would like to rent a room just as soon as I'm looking at you again.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Yeah, I may only be over-encumbered because I'm tired.
I'll show you to your...
So before I go out of my way reorganizing my inventory, I'm gonna go sleep and see if that's the case. Now, see, this is a proper inn. It's got multiple rooms. And that's the end of it. That is the only qualification that I typically have for what constitutes a proper inn. That it have multiple rooms for guests. That's it. Alright, I'm gonna sleep, see if I'm no longer over-encumbered after I've slept, because I don't want to reorganize my inventory if I don't have to, and then carry on from there. Alright, I am still over-encumbered, and apparently Kirava spent the entire frickin' night in my room. Great. Let's have some venison stew. Where's that drink I bought? I had to go through my entire list of stuff to find it, but there it is. Maybe it was in potions? Did I look in potions? It's in potions. It's not actually in food. Does it count as food? I don't care. Whatever. I'm no longer over-encumbered, and that's all I cared about. I do feel like the game only really starts to pick up once you get to Riften, but there's also way too many people in this town that want to tell you stuff all the freaking time, and it does get kind of annoying.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our...
Yeah, we had this conversation last night.
Let me know.
Alright, anybody else of interest in here right now? No. It is 8:19 a.m. I would like to head out into the town and do my trading. Let's, go see about that. Alright, turn this off again. Interiors might be a little too dark with the realistic lighting mod installed. That sounds like another Argonian. Interesting.
Only 20 septims each.
Ew, that's that same guy from last night that tried to talk to me. Alright. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Smith.
Come to see Balliman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Wow, you seem quite proud of your... Barbas, seriously, you need to stop doing that. You seem to be quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts.
Fire salts.
That burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I'll get some for you.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
10 fire salts. I believe
nothing but genuine fire salts will
that my weird-looking friend over here
Got your back.
might actually have those on him.
What do you need?
Why would you look at that?
You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah. Come here.
What brings you to Ballamon today? Repair? Purchase?
I have found the fire salts for your forge by total coincidence in my friend's inventory.
Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by.
Not really.
You've saved my business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. And I got 40 silver septums, which is actually pretty good. I imagine current events are keeping you busy.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know.
I agree with you, bud.
Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
I'm right there with you. How much do you charge for smithing training?
Wish to do what I do? Very well.
I need 2 more levels. Alright, I'm at smithing level 40. That's what I wanted. Now I can get Arcane Blacksmith. I'm not going to pay for more than that. What do you have for sale, just out of curiosity?
Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
He's got a lot of elven stuff. A lot of pretty good elven stuff. And that, which looks interesting, but I don't really care about. Now, obviously, as I go through here and look at all this stuff, it's interesting. I do want to get my smithing up higher than 40. Obviously, that's just where I wanted it right now. That's pretty cool. Alright, he doesn't really have anything I need. Let's see if I have anything that he will buy. Elven Bow of Debilitation is interesting, but I kind of want to give that to Faendal, honestly. How much will you give me for this? Because I'm never going to use it. Yeah, that's okay. That's a pretty good deal. Try to make back some of the money that I paid him for the training. I don't want to sell him the wooden mask. I actually meant to leave that behind at the college. I'm pretty sure I have the conjuration cost reduction enchantment already. So I'll actually sell you this too. I might as well sell you the wolf helmet. I do like the Helmet of the Unburnt. I like the look of it as well as the enchantment, so yeah. And I guess since I went ahead and paid for training, I don't need the pelts now. Alright, fine. Alright, that's pretty much all I'm going to make back from him.
Return any time. You're quite welcome here.
Yep, Barbas, get out of the way. Seriously, dude. Let me check on Faendal. See if he has anything I can sell to this guy. And then I'll do all that again if he does, and
I'm at your service.
Get back to you guys. Alright, he didn't really have anything.
Need anything, you just say the
but
word.
I went ahead and gave him that elven bow and recharged his Onkano sword. Yeah, okay. I don't believe a word that guy says. Interesting. Not sure I want to buy meat that's butchered on a log, but what about you? Yeah, he's very clearly lying.
Are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Yep.
Yeah?
She seems so talkative, and then just says yeah when you actually talk to her. You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade.
Get out of town.
My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Wow. She's been to way more places than Johan. Holy crap. Why are you... So rude. Jeez. Why are you here of all places?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, That's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Interesting. What can you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just
not the Skyrim Dark Brotherhood. I agree completely.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Aaron,
you can go away now, lady.
I've met, I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
Okay, so you consider yourself Riften's protector, then?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Aaron, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
How did he save your life?
It was Aaron who found me dying outside of a...
She seems very interested in our conversation.
If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason.
Thank you.
So I stayed.
That's Aaron over there, by the way. Tell me about the Blackbriar family.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild.
Wow.
I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
That's interesting. Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy.
I might want to stop in there, actually.
Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master.
We have Faendal running around back
The
there.
worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Ooh. She didn't give me her quest. Let me run through this dialogue again. Yeah, okay, apparently she's not going to give me her quest, which is a pretty common bug with her. Honestly, I'm going to try helping out the people around Riften. See if I can get her quest to unlock. If not, I'm going to have to use a workaround.
Safe travels.
Because she is the character I came here for. I like...
Never seen Ealey this upset about anything.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna walk really far away from all the people who keep talking to me. I really feel like the game gets started in Riften. I mean, you don't technically have to come to Riften to play the game, and there's plenty more to do. The main quest barely touches this place. I mean, you do come here to do some stuff in the Rat Way, but it barely touches this place otherwise. But I really feel like... ignore it. I really feel like the game really starts in Riften because there is so much you can do.
You want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
You scared the crap out of me. I'm not interested. Sorry. So there's so much to do here. There's so many people to talk to. So many people want to talk to you. Too many people, I think. I think the characters in Riften are programmed to be a little too anxious to talk to you, in case I hadn't implied that heavily enough with the way I've been behaving all episode. But I always come to Riften, every single game, for Mule. Mule is my favorite character in the game.
Got your back.
So even... Where'd she go? Yeah, whatever, we'll find her again later. So even if I have to use the workaround, which involves console commands, I will be taking Mule with me. She is the last member of my party, and I love her. It's as simple as that. If any of you have seen my Faendal, have you seen my Fallout 4 Let's Play? If any of you have seen my Fallout 4 Let's Play, Mule is the Piper of this game for me. Let's just put it that way. And if you haven't seen my Fallout 4 Let's Play and want to know what that means, go watch my Fallout 4 Let's Play. Hello.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
Neat. How do you keep it so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Ealey, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Okay, I'll find some for you.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Ignore it. Any idea where to find some ice wraiths? I'm probably not going to do this quest, just because I hate ice wraiths so much.
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent.
Great.
Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home.
Oh! Great! Can you tell me about the Thieves Guild?
They live below the streets, in the ratway, like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place.
What's the Ratway?
It's Riften's
there's
name
Mule.
for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, what have you got for sale?
See for yourself.
Yeah, just food stuff. Okay, I'm not super interested, but
Be careful
thank you for the...
those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you for the conversation. Who are you?
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Because I have this septum for you.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind...
He sounds so surprised.
All right.
Maybe it's just me, but he sounds so much more surprised than any of the beggars in other cities.
Make love like a saber cat.
Hello.
You in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name.
Neat.
Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh?
Not at all.
Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city.
Here, dragon.
Nivenor thinks I'm wasting my time trying, but I disagree.
Who buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Yeah, I'll probably head over there. I'll probably head over that way to completely fumble my words at some point, so sure.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
Great. You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the conditions?
Really like this
or an
guy.
Excuse for a city. Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
You mentioned Nivenor?
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons for Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers
I just
to
got
shop instead.
Maramal,
Different
Mara.
strokes, eh?
Yeah.
Remember to give at the temple.
I'm pretty sure Nivenor is the elf that was coming on to me.
Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so? I can't take this place
Can I
anymore.
not? Yeah, I guess I can't give her anything. Okay.
All the colors.
Hello.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Yeah, she's totally coming on to me, and I can't actually talk to her. I'd like to talk to her for her husband, just see if I can get her on board with the charity thing, but I guess I can't do that. keep hearing a dragon, but it doesn't seem like one's actually here. Madesi!
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Do you make the jewelry yourself?
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me?
Wow.
I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Sure, I'll get them for you.
Thank you, Landstrider.
Ooh, I love that.
Seeking
So cool.
A small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Okay. That's, pretty steep there, buddy, but I'll do my best. What is exactly a Saxhleel, I guess?
Forgive me. It's a term I haven't used in some time. While most in Tamriel call my kind Argonian, we prefer the term Saxhleel.
Okay.
Madesi was actually my original Saxhleel name. Unlike others, I decided to embrace tradition and keep it that way.
Neat. Which is to explain why his name's different, and also give a little bit of Argonian lore. So how is business overall?
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild. Safe travels, Landstrider.
I'm actually going to see if he has any of the stuff that he needs for sale in his inventory.
Really?
No, he doesn't. I didn't expect him to, but every once in a while you'll see something like that happen, so I thought I'd try. That's weird. Hello?
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on.
You seem pretty desperate for coin. Are you having trouble selling your goods?
Are you serious? I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by.
Seems dangerous for a merchant to be traveling the roads with the war going on.
Well, let's all raise a flagon to Ulfric, future king of Skyrim and bringer of poverty to the working class. You look like you could handle yourself. Maybe you can help me, if you're looking for work.
Sure. What do you need help with?
I need someone to pick up supplies from Naranya, living in Windhelm.
Okay, that was weird.
Thank you. Just bring it back to me, and I'll gladly pay you for your trouble.
So, I'm thinking maybe that was, added by cutting room floor or something, because that seemed a little stitched together. What exactly am I getting for you? Nothing too illegal, I hope.
Don't ask any questions, alright? Just bring it back to me.
Sure.
You gonna stare all day or buy some armor?
You treat all your customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk,
yeah,
and I'm barely scraping by.
You said that already.
I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Okay. I guess I might see if you have anything to sell me that I would want to buy. Just because, I mean, you're angry, but you seem like you're angry for a good reason. Bosmer boots for Faendal. Buy those. I was hoping she would have flawless amethysts or flawless sapphires or gold ore or something, but she doesn't.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
What was the blacksmith's name? Did he have gold ore? For Madesi, obviously. Let's go ask him.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
Good to see you again.
See, he likes me so much now. I like this guy.
Take a look.
Gold ingots, but not gold ore, which is kind of annoying. He did say gold ore, right? I'm gonna double check that. Yeah, gold ore, mammoth tusk, 2 flawless sapphires. Excellent, great, perfect. Faendal, actually, come here, buddy. I've got something for you. Okay.
Can I help you?
And he is immediately wearing the Bosmer boots. Excellent. They look good on you, buddy. Alright, so, let's see. Did everything in there, pretty much. There's a guy named Branchet in there somewhere too. Yeah, let's talk to him real quick, because I always forget about him. Hello.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
You have an odd name for a dark elf, even though you haven't introduced yourself to me.
I may be dark elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh.
That's cool.
I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
Do you have any clues about your past?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Teldani.
Interesting.
It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago.
Johan actually knows about them.
Was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
Why take a chance?
I'll keep an eye open.
Thank you.
Why were you searching in Skyrim?
I learned that a matron who had served for House Teldani had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Tel'Vos, but that's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed.
Alright. What do you have for sale?
See for yourself.
Not really anything that useful. That's pretty cool, but I don't actually need it. Alright.
Anything you can find would be of great help.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wrong him a little bit to get into the Thieves Guild, which is a shame. I really do like that guy. He seems like a good guy. Alright, well, where else is there in town? That's the Blackbriar Meadery. Is this like a general store? I could do with a general store. How about you, Fandal? Let's check it out.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around.
Okay. The Pond Prawn. Interesting.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
Your shop has a most unusual name.
Catchy, isn't it?
In
my youth,
sure.
I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose.
Yeah, you pawned the Brawny Prawn. So
I
you
would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
I don't need to ask what's wrong with Riften. What do you have for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me? I call
That's
them
weird.
treasures.
Could sell him the Staff of Magnus. Nah, that'd be really rude. Do I have anything he would be interested in? I don't really need the Necklace of Remedy. I'm never going to use it. I'm never going to even remember that I have it. So I will go ahead and sell it to him. Alright, I sold off everything I could to him and didn't really get much. Didn't really see much that he had that I wanted. Didn't see anything that he had that I actually needed. What's this note here? Are you going to get mad if I read this? Let's find out. Bercy, I got your latest request, but there's no way I'm going near Shroudhearth Burrow. I know that the trinkets from the Nordic Barrows sell quite well, but it isn't worth getting killed. You probably think I'm crazy, but I'm certain that the place is haunted, and I refuse to become another victim of whatever lies there. Sorry, old friend, Wilhelm. Interesting. Can I now ask him about that?
All sorts of pickings may be a bit slim today.
Yeah. I've actually never noticed that there before
I'll make you a good deal.
in any of my other playthroughs, so it's pretty neat. I would imagine maybe if we ever come across Shroudhearth Barrow and do junk there, we can maybe get something for it from him. Let's head down to the lower level now. Check out the alchemy store. Where the heck even is it? I don't even freaking remember.
got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Okay. Neat. Was much closer to the counter than I expected to be when I came in.
Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly.
You got your hands full, huh? I guess.
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me.
Okay, so it's
In fact,
actually...
I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it.
I could get it for you.
You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore's stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
Cool. So it's actually your husband who owns the place, I guess. Are you an alchemist as well?
I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist.
Rannil's just making himself at home. Holy crap.
Tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that England girl.
Who would be her over there? Are you jealous of her?
Oh, no. I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her.
Does it bother you living underground? I guess they're not... I don't think they're technically underground here, but... Okay.
When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah.
You didn't actually answer my question. What do you have for sale?
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yes. Let's see if I can remember what exactly it is that has the effect that I want, and see if she even has it. I think Chorus eggs do. Let's buy some of those. They're kind of expensive though. And I think it's swamp fungal pods that has the other effect that I'm looking for, so let's grab a couple of those. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but
be careful. The road to Shore's stone could be dangerous.
Yeah, it's something. Where's Faendal? Need to get some ingredients off of him. Did he just kind of...
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something?
How did you... Can you teleport like Faendal?
Make it out to Shore's stone?
I literally haven't left yet. Faendal, come here.
Can I help you?
Alright, let's,
I'll follow.
Since we're here, Barbas, since we're here, I might as well use their alchemy table. Let's see, it would be Chorus eggs and vampire dust, which is nice because I have the same number of each. I should have put on my alchemy alchemy necklace first, but this is fine. I'm making invisibility, in case you guys didn't realize. And the other one was Netch jelly and swamp fungal pods, I think. Yes, paralysis, excellent. Very, very short paralysis, but it could be helpful if I have to, let's say, steal something from someone and then get away from them without actually killing them. You know, in case that comes up. Do I have anything else I can make while I'm in here real quick? I don't want to click on you, no. Let's see, resist frost. Might as well. Resist poison. Why not? Restore stamina, sure. I could try some more random stuff, but... I don't know. Doesn't Ice Wraith Teeth do invisibility too, or am I not remembering that correctly? I think it does. I could be mistaken. I think it does, though. Which means now I want some more invisibility stuff. So I can check. I don't remember what Giant's Toe does. other than what I've already seen on it. But I think it does. Does it do damage health? No, it does not do damage health. Okay, that's fine. Let's just back out of here. Alright, so we got some stuff from some quests and stuff from people in town. I bought all the Chorus eggs. I knew there were Chorus eggs here when I came in. Did they actually disappear from the shelf when I bought them? That's cool. I didn't think the game actually did that. I guess I was completely wrong. Let's talk to the dude while we're here.
Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak.
Sorry. I already know why the shop's down here. What do you have for sale? Is it the same inventory?
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Oh, no, it is not the same inventory at all, unless I didn't see some of this stuff when I was looking through hers, I guess? That could be possible. Actually, I'm kind of curious what this says, what combination this has in it, so I'm going to buy one. Because I'm pretty sure Briarheart and Canis Root make paralysis too, right? So I would have been looking for those before and would have seen them. I guess I could be wrong, though. I just missed them. I don't really want Death Bell. Let's see, can I sell you any ingredients? Like, I'm never going to use the Nightshades. I only pick them up because they're actually worth a little bit. Let's see, anything else? I'm just going to sell you the Giant Toe because it's, 7 for an alchemy ingredient is pretty high. I'm going to go real quick and try to, that's even higher, but I want to keep that. I'm going to go down and try to mix these two together and see if I'm right about what they make. I want to talk to Ingen too. Is she still here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, I am right. Excellent. Another paralysis potion. Or poison, rather. Never going to use it, probably. Probably never going to have to use it, but it's worth having, I guess. And once again, I should have put on my alchemy necklace before I did. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed making it. Yes, it was mostly just me gathering quests, and yes, it's probably going to be a little long. I'm going to try to cut out some stuff, but it is probably going to be a little long. But, yeah, if you liked it, or even if you didn't, you know, because you can help me out even if you didn't. Help me out and like and subscribe, and share the video with anyone who you think might enjoy it. Or, you know, just watch it and give me views would be fine too. Even if you don't think they'd like it, if you can get them to watch it. You know, just saying. Either way, guys, this has been AJ22, and I'll talk to you guys later. What are you doing?